Sacramento has to go on the road, cross country. That's a tough one.
That's still my favorite, though.
Is it?
They've proven to be the most consistent. I feel like their balance is there.
Good jump cut. There's the ball across. Tap Tom. Bonfiglio. Finally, he's found the moment. Gavilanes finds Bonfiglio for the Miami go-ahead. And do they possibly have yet another epic win in them this year? They lulled the game to sleep, and now they slip one past the Golden Glove winning goalkeeper. It's 1-0.
Watch the physical challenge centrally, though. That starts to open up the initial opportunity. They win. Forward thinking. Everything has to be vertical in nature for this team to have success. Gavilanes, after he wins his individual battle in the corner, the one-on-one, watch his head.
Last chance here for Pittsburgh to try and eke out a point. Add to the cross, the header, the goal, the last kick of the game. Oh, it's incredible, Charles Ahl. Charles Ahl scores for the very first time on the very last touch.
And they didn't set themselves quick enough after the fact. Too much arguing. Game management aside, the mistake on one end turns disastrous on the other.
What's your ideal goal in 4 passes? Hartford showing tonight they don't need 4 passes. So many of these have come in 2 passes or less. Here's Dieng with it. Dieng going for goal, and he scores! Hartford's leading man, giving them the lead.
The better side through the first 17 minutes here at Trinity Health Stadium. Brendan Burke wanted their side to be aggressive. They wanted them to be opportunistic. Good recognition from Harrison just to pick the pocket of Zalolum. And now it's all about 1v1 ability from Dieng. Step over, drop his shoulders, and all he needs is a half. Antonio Torino trust Valentino to play that deep, and he did a good job. He obviously won't show up on the stat sheet because as a number 6, your job is just to put out fires and continue. Watch out.
Given away, Dieng getting around to Bakis. He can dribble this one in. Mamadou Dieng with 2 on the evening.
Coming into this game, I had the ability to speak with Brendan Burke, and I asked him what was the key to be successful. What did you need to do well to keep all 3 points here at Trinity Health Stadium? And he was very open, he was very honest. He says, we want to press them. We never want to let this game get settled, and more importantly, we want to make them play in big spaces.
Ngalina running centrally. A lot of bodies between Dieng and Ngalina, but he finds a way through. Mamadou Dieng still with it. Mamadou Dieng cutting it back. It was too much in the end. Still alive though for Jimenez. Ngalina scores! Oh, it's all Hartford in the first 26 minutes! There's more baked-in time off in the early going of the season. There's Jägermeister Cup play. There's breaks in the midweek for Open Cup. But it is a sprint to the finish now. And here is a sprint for Kyle Edwards cutting through this New Mexico back line. Edwards off the bench. Edwards scores! He replaced Dieng, who had 2. Now he has 1 of his own. Kyle Edwards makes it 4 for Hartford.
Responsibility of a sub is to come onto the field and give something that was missing and impact it in a positive manner, whether it is your work rate, whether it is your quality, or your willingness and not to take not 1, but 2 New Mexico players and send one to the...
You ingrained yourself there for 4 years. You scored a bunch of goals. You're a legend forever. Never leave any doubt. You're Zubak. Zubak cutting, firing. Oh, yes! What a goal for Ethan Zubak! That's one for Harrison. A lifelong memory in his first days. Ethan Zubak, a stunner, Orange County ahead.
And watch Stephen Kelly drop off. He dropped off just underneath your screen, and what that movement did is it opened up the space for the run centrally. And after that, Orange County is one of the best in USL.
Rizzo couldn't dispossess Silla. An elongated stretch of Phoenix pressure. Orange County into the final third, into the area, and they found their second. Doghman combining with Zubak. It's 2-0 Orange County.
Love the decision from Doghman and the pull off of the run from Zubak. He started that run centrally, he finds himself wide, and he doesn't do.
Here's Rizzo, Quenzi, Johnson. Johnson hangs the service step down, and they've got one back. It's Sacko, it's 2-1.
I told you can never count this team out. Mamadou has instilled in them competitiveness, grit, and a fight to the end. It's the movement from Quenzi that actually opens up the ability for Johnson to do the little step over and find the...
Jamison. Oh, Bryce! What a hit! Might as well take a shot if you're Jamison. 3-1 Orange County.
And again, it's been the relationship between Ousmane Silla and Chris Hay.
36 meetings. Hardly a dearth of goals, red cards, big moments. Here's Jamison. A goal already. Whips that across. Flick toward frame it in. It's another one for OC. Pouring it on Phoenix. And it's Guimaraes who finishes it. It's 4-1.
And this has everything to do with the structure once again that we've talked about. Orange County knows that they're having to absorb pressure, but in that structure, they still find a way to have.
McCabe again. Uncomplicated player is Tommy McCabe. Threaded ball through it. Sacko gets in a little bit of a tangle. That's a good threaded ball through, and it's the opening goal. It was a beautiful threaded ball through, and the goal is scored by Riley Bidois, and it opens the scoring in this game. In the 14th minute, it's FC Tulsa 0, Loudoun United 1.
Great piece of play from Loudoun United FC. Unfortunate Sissoko by his own stand.
It's that kind of quality player that FC Tulsa set the bar high and brought in. Owen Darm, who was on loan and is now an FC Tulsa player, having been on loan from Lou City. This is a good run from Owen Darm, across goal! And a brilliant finish from the top goal scorer, Taylor Carrera. Well, it just needed a little bit of magic from Owen Darm, and Taylor Carrera scores his 9th of the season, and we are level here at One Oak Field. FC Tulsa 1, Loudoun United 1.
And FC Tulsa back in business from an offensive perspective, and this is why Owen Dom, when he's playing with energy and confidence, the creativity.
It's come across from right back to take this from the Loudoun left. Here it is, into the box. Towards the near post, it's flicked on, and in at the far post. by Yanis Leerman, the central defender, who taps it home. And in the 67th minute, it's FC Tulsa 1, Loudoun United 2.
It's a great play here. Dangerous throw-in from Tingy with distance and the pace he's able to get on this to even create an opportunity here. Looks like Turner with the initial header back and behind Pinier to defending this goal. They've done a great job and yet again able to block this one.
Stauffer into the area, shot, save, and the follow-up is in. And it's Lukic who gets the equaliser late on. The substitute does it again. It's FC Tulsa 2, Loudoun United 2.
Lukic, the difference maker, again off the bench for FC Tulsa, finds the back of the net for the third time this season. We'll get another look here at the replay. It's not about the first ball, but the second ball just.
And this could well be the last opportunity. Marcus Serrato. Is there drama at the last here for FC Tulsa? Ball's in the box. There's a shot from Lukic. In comes Serrato. Great block again. Another shot comes in. Oh, it is! It's a winner for FC Tulsa! Would you believe it? It's Colli. There were two blocks, and the Australian said, leave it to me. I'll win the game of football to keep FC Tulsa top of the league. FC Tulsa 3, Loudoun United 2.
So if Colorado Springs switchbacks can find that long diagonal, to your point earlier, to Keem Ward, it's going to give a lot of opportunities there against the press.
Echeverria finds Leerman. Leerman springs Fieldberg, overlap from Ward. Ward back to Leerman! That is how James Chambers would draw it up 10 times out of 10. Leerman makes it 1-0.
And they're rewarded for the change of point. They win possession, which is what I love to see on one side. They immediately look to find the overload on the upside. Leerman started this entire play, and he is the recipient of a great pass from Ward, the cutback. That's a much harder.
Micheleto. Drop back. From a better angle, Micheleto, good service, the header, there it is! It's the center back, Matt Mahoney, getting his just due in the attack. It's 2-0 Switchbacks.
Well, Joe, you know, this is when you know things are going right, when you can score in the run of play, like it's off the training field, when you can also add in the set piece opportunities, the set piece goals. Everything about this corner kick was adapted from the first.
Long throw, doesn't find an orange jersey. Whipped in, Iago was there. Lined up, Amadense took a deflection and in! Sometimes better to be lucky than good. Madense will take it. Game on.
Wow, and this is so interesting because it's a recycled set piece. You have to count that throw in as a set piece with the distance that Burke gets on it. And I tell you what, Beaudry almost.
Taken quickly from the free kick. Rocha puts it in front, deflected off the bar, loose in front, and it's in! It hit the bar, it was shot by Mahoney, it deflected off the keeper, and the Switchbacks restore the 2-goal lead.
Oh my goodness, football can be so excruciating for one team, so exhilarating for another team. You just never know what's gonna happen, but I like this heads-up play from Micheleto, playing Rocha, just puts it into a dangerous area. Give Mahoney credit, he slips a little bit, he gets his body over it. That's
Bob Lilly, one of the best. Always enjoyed talking to him as well. Jamison, it's Williams! They've been trying to get him going. And Williams gets the Hounds on the board with the 80th goal in his storied career. 1-0 to the Hounds early in the second half.
Delighted for him. We've been talking about him throughout the first half. He's got to come good. He needs service, but doesn't he strike this so well? He's got big guys all around in there making it difficult, but he hits us from, what, 23, 24 yards out at the near post. Did he catch Jackson Lee out?
And it's won by Pittsburgh.
Oh, good feed.
Idrak. And then the switch. Jamison around Baccarat. Bertrand Jamison! Top shelf, 2-0, Riverhounds. And Jamison finally has his first in league play in 2025. Quality stuff.
What a finish from Bertrand Jamison. It's a real tight angle, and he thumps it. How he gets it into the net, I don't know, because the angle suggests he might want to try and cross it. Beats his man there, Baccarat, but at that near post, Jackson Lee shouldn't really be beaten. However,
to avoid calamity at the back, how about this for a well-timed ball?
Beautiful ball.
Moon gets it back. He scored against Indy. The two teams got together. There's an opportunity, and there's a goal. Pasillas gets the goal. Tampa Bay strikes first in minute number 12.
That's a heck of a goal, heck of a play. It started with that long ball switching the point of attack. It goes just over Quinn's head. Tampa receives it. A little combination play. You put Pasillas through, and it's a one-touch ball, one-touch goal for Tampa Bay.
He's played in all 17 league matches, has Pasillas. Canadian, just 24 years of age. On loan from Nashville in Major League Soccer. His
incredible pass.
Restart coming here. Ofeimu! Ben Ofeimu gets the equalizing goal for the Indy 11. And it's time to cue the smoke in Indianapolis in minute number 44. Not just on our replay, Indy 11 went quick on the restart too, and may have caught the Rowdies just a bit napping.
And what an opportunistic goal by Ofeimu. You know, you talk about, right place, right time. Here's the guy coming from all the way in the back, but his size allows him to kind of muscle his way in and just gets a good strike on it and puts the ball in the back of the net. And right before halftime, Indy 11 has tied this game up.
I didn't think this game was going to end 1-0.
Like a sanctuary. The whole city's a sanctuary for Maradona. He's everywhere.
Opportunity here for Alvarez. Alvarez tucks it inside the post. 2-1 Tampa Bay. The transitional moment benefits the Rowdies, and the League One import from 2 months ago has given the Rowdies the lead once again.
The guy we've talked about pretty much all game. He can kind of stay quiet for a minute, but then you see how explosive he is. He gets a quick ball and a great touch and hits it far post as you can get. In fact, it goes off the inside of the far post and salted everything he could stretch out to get it. But here he's got some space and just beats Hogan.
Bassett. Now Arteaga.
He's got space.
Skinner to his left. Arteaga cuts it back. Saltz can't close the door. And the scoreline this time is going to look like last time and frankly a lot of other times. Tampa Bay 3.
Serrano end line. Move from Serrano. Playing it over the top. McFadden rises. Back post! Lambert there. Flag stays down. Loose City take the lead.
And this is great play. We expect a lot of deliveries from Louisville City from the wide spaces. And everyone's super excited about starting that quickly. But the turn from Serrano and the separation he finds is key. But even more key is finding that backspace area. McFadden rises above and just decides to get it on frame. That's what you want. He can't get power behind it, so he's trying to put it into a dangerous area. But what Louisville City's recognizing too is North Carolina FC is so tight to Serrano, so Lambert's going higher.
Space now in transition. Ahead to Olex Anderson, settled. Anderson, still loose. Anderson finds a way! Olex Anderson leveling the scoreline. That goal gets an A for effort, and it's 1-1.
Well, you absolutely said it. He wills this into the goal. But the build-up to this was what was really impressive. Recognizing the space is beyond, playing into this area. And I love this from Minskin. He takes that quick little look up, bends it in. There's enough pace that he gets it in behind. It goes off the heel of Josh Jones. And he just reacts, Anderson, in this moment. His first touch almost lets him down, but gets it into the back of the net anyways for the equalizer.
That second to last look we showed you, he crawled on a night where they had more of the possession and had to break down a team that was sitting in deep. So that experience from last week may help them tonight. Lidl pleads it in front. Did it stay in? All referees looking around. North Carolina irate, but Philip Goodrum celebrates. North Carolina asleep at the wheel. Lou City leads 2-1.
When you talk about this constantly, you have to play it all the way through. And this is exactly why, because you have a player like Goodrum that is going to play until the whistle happens. Why not? Put it in the goal, make them call it back. This is a great direct ball. There's more verticality in this, but it has backspin, so it gives Lidl a chance to get there. That looks incredibly close, my goodness. But needless to say, still a great finish from Goodrum. But if I'm North Carolina FC, I am not a fan of this, but there's 4 players. You can count 1, 2, 3.
Wilson is it off, wants it back, gets it back. Jansen Wilson chipping it, and it's in! A player challenged by Danny Cruz, answering the call. 3-1 Lou City.
And what I like about this goal is there's a bit of combativeness in winning first and second balls from Louisville City, which they are very much known for. They win that battle in the midfield space, but then Wilson shows this bit of composure to play in combination, uses the feint to get it behind. Lidl returns the favor. Goodrum's in a spot that it could be played across, but what I love about this finish is Mulqueen starts to come out. Wilson recognizes it and just decides to clip it, use Mulqueen's momentum against him. What a wonderful finish to the back post. And Serrano, gotta keep it a little bit even, right? I could have said different things, but I'll go with
I
that.
did scoot my chair a little bit further away from you after I said
you
that.
had to do it.
Adams carrying, finds Serrano. Ray Serrano back post. The capper for Lou City. It's Evan Davila off the bench, making it 4 for the boys in purple.
Well, Louisville just looks hungry. They have numbers still going forward. It's not about the context of a game that it's already 3-1. It's what do they expect out of themselves. And you can see it, you can feel it. Kyle Adams probing, driving into this space from his center back position, playing it wide into this area. It's Serrano again with the service. I love the run in front from Lancaster.
Jorge Hernandez told to take a step back. Gurr with 1 assist on the season has a good spot here at the attacking third edge to send in another. Gurr lines towards the penalty mark.
Off the head and into the back of the net. The goal scored by Lee Desmond. 1-0 Sacramento Republic FC.
Just like that, Gurr is going to add another assist to the list. That's a second one in the regular USL Championship season. He has 2 also in the Jägermeister Cup. Lee Desmond is going to secure his first goal of the season. Let's have a look back at
Tainter with an accurate send. Nice back heel. Into the area, looking for it, and finds another goal. Pacheco answers right back immediately. We're tied 1.
like it never even happened. You got Pacheco here equalizing, and again, this is why they brought him in. They brought him in early this season to be that guy, to be the goal scorer, and just like that, the game opens up. You can't relax, even for a second, against the San Antonio FC team, and that's the creativity I'm looking for. I love the back heel. I love the way he cuts it in. For Sacramento go wide. Did a great job there being patient on defense too.
Bennett has a play at the 18, and he'll get it past Sanchez for the goal. Bennett with several opportunities since he subbed in, comes in with a clutch goal to put Sacramento Republic back ahead.
Corey Bennett, an immediate impact here for Sacramento Republic. It's clear as day. The second he stepped foot on the pitch, he found seams, he found ways to... San Antonio in a scramble here.
Lopez with a good find here. Pirano in the area. Pirano finds the back of the net. 3-1, and that should do it as Sacramento Republic will come in and try and claim all 3 points in San Antonio.
You know, it feels really good to Pirano to be able to score here at Toyota Field, a space where he spent so much time here, but when he was starting to carry this ball into the attack, I could tell already he had a little bit too much space. You cannot give him that kind of space. He's really quick to beat the defender there, and it slips just by.
Ray Sari and Coach Cabrera in the offseason to get to this point, and you see the fruits of that labor.
Yeah, absolutely. It's, you know,
good work here. Torres again. Nice switch off the head and in.
What a goal.
Armando Moreno.
There's the man of the minute. Gabby Torres with a beautiful assist. Shooting or crossing, he can literally do it all.
So not quite the opening 15 minutes, but 18-8 bad.
Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. And Las Vegas has been conceding goals at a rapid rate. Their goal differential is pretty low, as it were, and I think they've...
Long over the top. Well done, Beto Avila. What a turn. Into the box, the takedown. No call. We play on. A firm arm lifted out by Gartig, but it's in anyway. What a shot, what a goal. Quesada. Alvaro Quesada. Welcome to the scoring column. The midfield man from Memphis 901 FC comes to him, takes a nice deflection. Arosarena, not a whole lot he can. Jeroma. Nicely worked. Good step in. It'll come to Cabrera. Wheels it back. Calvillo. Beautiful work by Andy Cabrera. And all Calvillo had to do is touch it home into the back corner. Locomotive in the 52nd minute makes it 3. Group celebration. Lights FC pries it loose, but straight to the feet of Cabrera it comes. And Eric Calvillo.
Yeah, we're busy in the market. But with that being said, we're very happy with this group that we have.
And why not?
Yeah.
Gabby Torres is going to get the cross in, and in front of the goal.
There it is.
First time. Amazing. Beto Avila with his 3rd of the season. That is a new club record, his 2nd assist of the night. Gabby Torres, just beautiful teamwork on the break.
Duke, I think I'm going to stay up here with you for the rest of the match. See
That's
how many
2
more
goals.
We can get, huh?
Yeah, you've beat Andrew tonight. He was here for the number 1 goal.
Yeah.
As soon as he sat down, but you're now beating Andrew 2-1. So, Sorto into the action, straight to it. Nice cross, forces the save. Arosarena. Quesada around the right side, lofting it back in. Nobody in light blue. Vegas clears the danger, but here's Cabrera. Leaves off. Calvillo! It's 2. It's 5. It's a locomotive explosion. The train is off the tracks here in El Paso, Texas. That equals a team high for goals in a game. Locomotive FC putting Las Vegas Lights FC to the sword tonight. And some happy home fans. The third time in club history. Out it comes. Emiliano Rodriguez. The shot is off the bar. And it's in. It's off the back post. It's 6. Emiliano Rodriguez, take a bow, young man. Scores his first for Locomotive FC. And a club record, 6th goal. New club records abound. The 21-year-old Ciudad Juarez native gets his first professional.
Quaisho trying a little 1-2, making a run. Aveyevu gets one through. Quaisho with an opportunity. Quaisho goes for a goal. Emi Quaisho, 1-0 Phoenix.
A number 10 in a left back's body. Emil Quaisho always eager to get forward into the final third. It is such a clever underlapping run from the... In his interim spell last year, used that shape quite often in that 3-diamond 3 in possession. You have Lazo as the deep-lying 6, and you have Pasher and Shashua as the 2 wider 8s.
Sacko, little one-touch. Aveyevu sets it up. Aveyevu! A special strike makes it 2-0.
Hope Aveyevu has been the signing of the season for Phoenix Rising, pulling the strings as a number 10, creating chances for others. We saw that on the Emil Quaisho goal earlier in the first half, and also capitalizing on looks himself. That lovely right-footed strike cushions it so well with the inside of the... It hasn't quite been as rigid as that. It's Martinez having some more freedom to go and find the game. Even out.
Tregarthen knocked up into the air, headed up off the hand, and now knocked down. Left-footed shot, sneaks through. Tyler Pasher in the right spot as the ball was bounding around right at the face of Phoenix's goal, and Birmingham has one back.
Sebastian Tregarthen with that teasing service. Phoenix.
Mamadou tries to press it through in behind Rizzo. Bit of a mistake, a tug. Gonna keep on going. Rizzo now battling. Crossed over. Damas, bicycle kick, not there. Back post, off the crossbar, and in, and it's level.
Talked about it towards the end of the first half. Surprised that Birmingham hadn't spent more time driving at the teenager Pierce Rizzo. And it's Samuel Sashua who does exactly that to drive Birmingham forward down this left side. And
hasn't necessarily been enough to keep the lead for this Phoenix club. 2 unanswered goals from Birmingham. As long run. Tregarthen in behind. Down near the post. That one to the near side, and it ends up rolling in. It was Enzo Martinez, the last man to touch it. And Birmingham has come all the way back. It's 3-2.
An incisive bit of play from Birmingham down the right yet again. Sebastian Tregarthen gets all the way to the end line and plays a lovely cutback there for Enzo Martinez, the veteran, who does just enough to get that ball over the line. Tregarthen continuing to be a thorn in...
Aveyevu for Dennis. Dennis on his left foot. Dennis crossed in, just too tall, and that one will level it. Charlie Dennis. Joe Lowry, what in the world has been this soccer match tonight?
Charlie Dennis will not be denied, making this game even more chaotic than it's already been. The Englishman on the right side of this Phoenix attack thought he'd had an assist just a moment ago. Now ends up directing this ball.